Hello, everyone. I know you guys miss me so much, but you know what? I missed you guys too. And here we are. Great to see you guys. You look great today. Really great. So, I'm leaving to Canada tomorrow and I'm going to be gone for about a week. So, you might not see me on there quite so much. We'll just have to see how the week goes. But I'm going home to go visit my children, have a little early Christmas. I got so many exciting things for them. Anyways, you don't care about that. We are going to be talking today, channeled message. The word contemplation came up and then suicide came up. I know, do we want to talk about these things? So yes, we do. If you are contemplating suicide, then this is for you. I want to see what the divine has to say about this. And oh, guys, I got the best list of topics that we're going to do coming up here. They're going to be really great. So this subject, obviously, okay, I'm just trusting here that this is what we're supposed to hear. So there will be a lot of eyelid fluttering. If you haven't already probably noticed that, just getting a message here. So contemplation of life transitions. When you're transitioning in life, you might feel like bad things are happening around us or to our families. And we might contemplate at some point in our life ending that life that we have. Now, this forges a lot of inner strength. And any attempts that are made, any unsuccessful attempts that are made, allow you to forge a new path forward with more awareness. Most, if not all, people who have attempted and it has been unsuccessful come back to their lives so thankful that they were unsuccessful. Not only because of the karma and the aftermath of a horrific act like that, like the other people that it affects, and the guilt and the blame that those people then have to carry on for eternity. You then, if you were successful, would have to carry that karma from what was done to them onto subsequent lives. So there is no escape from the happenings in your life. Things come back full circle. So you might even feel or tell yourself, which is mistaken, that you would be doing the world a favor by leaving it. Then I guess you believe that you know better than the universal intelligence that decided that you must be here and allowed you to be here. You might even say, I didn't ask to be here, but you actually did. You wanted to come here to develop more strength and soul progression. You did ask to be here. It doesn't matter that you don't remember that. We forget almost everything when we come here. Contemplating your life being ended by yourself can be scary, but can also give you a feeling of excitement at the thought of having instant relief from your problems or troubles. But I want to tell you, there are many other ways you can do this, all the while avoiding completely the need or the want or the attempt to end your life. Many ways. Most importantly, it doesn't matter what's going on currently. It doesn't matter If tragedy has just befallen you and your household, everything eventually changes. Always. Always. Even rocks, as hard and dense and solid as they appear to your human eyes, even these change eventually over time, even though it might take thousands or millions of years. However, humans, change happens rather rapidly, extremely rapidly. But in our own personal self-centered view of ourselves, things never happen quite fast enough. But if you think about something that you wanted at some point in your life and you thought it was so far away, eventually you got it and you got there and you completely forgot what the journey like to get there, what the journey was like to get there. You might remember, but you don't actually remember what it was like. That feeling goes away when you find the relief of that thing that you wanted. But you'll also notice when you get that thing that you wanted, it doesn't bring you what you thought it would. Nothing has changed if you haven't changed. You just now have something that you didn't have before, but you are the same old you. Contemplating ending your life is somewhat a normal occurrence that happens ever so often to some people here on this planet called Earth. Many people give in to it. These people have forgotten the very basics of why they came, for soul progression. At their very ending, they had an opportunity for growth, and they chose to stop it. Not only did they stop it, but as I mentioned earlier, they then will reap the karma of all of the negative emotions that the people who will experience what they will experience from that end of life, they will carry those ripples forward into their next life. Not only might it be even harder, because trust me, you'll agree to it. You'll think you'll be able to do it when you come back next time. But when you do come back, you will have to reap the karma of that loss that you gave to others. This might come back in the very same form that you dished it out in. What a horrible thought. What I want you to know is if you are contemplating this, you're important. You're here for a reason. If you weren't supposed to be here, you simply wouldn't be here. But the fact that you are shows that you have a purpose, because there is nothing on earth that does not have purpose. You included. Not one thing. Whatever you're going through, I want you to know you're not alone. You feel very, very, very alone. You might even say to me right now, of course I'm alone. You don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't have any friends. I don't have this. I don't have whatever. You are not alone. There are teams of spirits around you, helping you, there for you. If you just ask for proof that they are there, they'll show it to you. Ask for it and demand it. And when you ask for it and you demand it and you then get the proof, do not then mistake it for something that just happened. No, you are a spirit, a soul, but you have a body. But there are many spirits and many souls all around you that do not have a body. They can be felt, they can be experienced, but most often they cannot be seen with your eyeballs. Sometimes they can be seen in your mind and your third eye, or you feel them, or they might make themselves visible to you in some way. But you are not alone. If this has been you, if this has been something that you have been contemplating, I need you to take this, what I'm about to say to you, very, very seriously. If you had no purpose, you wouldn't be here. You just haven't figured it out yet. So stop feeling sorry for yourself and get up and make a change. Change something. Make it happen today. But ending your life is not that change. It is not an option. Take it off the list. What is on the list, what the options are, is making a change. Healing your past. Because the things you are believing and thinking about yourself right now are only there because of past programming. Heal those, repair those things. Start working on yourself and know that it is going to be difficult to do it. Every day is not going to feel glorious and beautiful and amazing. It just won't. Trust that. It won't always be amazing, but every day you can work towards more healing, and every day you'll find a bit more relief and a bit more relief and a bit more relief and a bit more relief, and very soon you will be so thankful, and you will look back on that old version of yourself that even considered that, and you will want to help other people who are in that position that you were in then, that you're in right now. And you'll be able to. So maybe your purpose hasn't been shown to you yet. It's not an option. It never at any point is ever going to be an option. If you are suffering immensely in this life, there is so much goodness that can come from that suffering. But it's on the other side of it. I know you're tired. I know you're exhausted, that your energy is drained, but it's because of the way that you've been thinking about yourself, about your life, about the world, about things, about people generally. The reason why you're so tired and your energy is drained. So just for tonight, just stop. Don't do anything. And I want you to ask for proof that you're not alone in this. You will receive it. And when you receive it, I want you to just comment below and say, I got proof. And then you will be able to see all of the people who want to give you love and want to give you support. What you look for, you'll find every single time. Look for something good. I want you to go look in your beautiful eyes. Yes, you. And I want you to just look into your eyes in the mirror, and I want you to tell yourself, those are some beautiful eyes. And I want you to have a moment, an intimate moment with yourself. And I want you to be genuine and talk to yourself as if you were talking to the love of your life. Because if you are not the love of your life, it's going to take a while to find that purpose. And it's very important. The more that you love yourself, the more your purpose will become apparent to you and to others. But I want you to know that this message is here just for you. This is not a topic I've ever even had cross my mind to speak about before, but I was told to talk about it. I want you to know that you're loved, that there's this beautiful divine that lives in everything. in the air that is pressing up against you. And it's just pure love. Breathe in right now. Breathe. That's love. If it wasn't there, you'd be dead. It's in everything. And all you have to do is look for it and you'll find it. So, ask for proof. Ask for it right now. Demand it. You should have it by tomorrow, maybe the next. Maybe it'll take 2 days. It just depends. Maybe it'll take. You'll get the proof. You'll get the proof. But be patient. You will visibly get proof that you're not alone. And when you get this, I want you to cherish it. And don't a month later go, well, I want, this or that. No, ask for more proof. There's no limit on the amount of proof that you can get. They will just keep giving it to you. So just keep asking if you need the reminder. And I want you to know that I love you, that you're important, that you're wonderful, and that things get so much better. It does. It gets so much better. You're not going to feel so alone like this all the time. You just know you won't. It gets better. Eventually, everything changes. But know this. It is during those times of change, those difficult times, that the most growth happens. It's difficult. So difficult. But once you've come out on the other side, there's nothing better. And you'll be so thankful for the suffering, for the negative experience that you had. You'll be so thankful for it. That's it. Thank you guys for listening to this message here today. If you're new to this channel, sorry, I don't usually remember what is said here. If you want to comment things down below. If you're going through something, I've been there, man. I've been there. I have children. I would never do that to them, but I want it out. I want it out when when I found out my ex was cheating on me, my whole world was just shattered. So I get it. And it was bad. It was a long time, several months of just like, what do I even do? I didn't even know what to do. And I'm so thankful that all of that happened. I'm so thankful. I'm so much better off. I feel so much better. I needed that horrible, awful, horrible, life-changing, nothing's ever going to be the same revelation to come to me so that I could be where I'm at now and stand in my own power. And we're so similar. And I've seen this with clients, that the worst things that they go through are the things that cause the most growth. So it doesn't matter what it is. First of all, just know this, you're not alone. Trust me, you're not. You might feel like, well, I'm the only person in the world who has this exact. You're not. You're not. You are not alone. I will have clients come to me. They will tell me things that they've never told another soul in this world. And from that, I know that we're not alone in anything. We're just not talking about it. We're just not telling other people. We're just not going over to Jim and saying, hey, Jim, I got this thing going on. Did you know I did this when I was 7 and that this horrible thing happened to me when I was 4? No, we don't tell Jim that. And Jim doesn't tell us that either. You might get lucky and have, one person who might tell you something, but they're not going to tell you all of it. They're not. We don't tell people that things. We just don't. So we feel very alone in these things. But if you're contemplating, it doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter. If you just want to escape because there's too much pressure, do a meditation. If you find like your mind is going so much that you can't even sleep, here's a hot tip for you. When you're falling asleep at night, well, first of all, you could go and you can listen to a sleep hypnosis. I think his name's Jason Stevenson. He's got a really nice sleep one to listen to. I don't have any sleep ones, or I'd tell you to listen to mine. Actually, I probably wouldn't, because he's got a great one. He's got this lovely voice. But here's a hot tip. Ask yourself, I wonder what thought I'll think of next if you're falling asleep. And whatever pops into your mind, just observe it and be like, oh, I guess that's what I'm thinking. Okay, thanks. Let it drift away. Ask yourself, I wonder what thought I'll think of next. Observe what it is. Doesn't matter what it is. Just go, oh, I guess that's what it is. I wonder what thought I'll think of next. And just keep asking yourself that over and over and over and over and over until you got no thoughts. And then just for a minute, just sit in that peace. Or you could go listen to my it's #1 in the Mental Cleanse series, The Beautiful Beginning. It's got a really nice meditation that kind of takes everything that's going on here away from you. The world, the things, the stuff, the people, all of it takes it away from you and just lets you float in this peace. That might be really helpful for you. Maybe you'll want to work through the Mental Cleanse series if you got that going on. There's 36 videos in there. It's going to help you work through all the emotions, all the stuff. But if you are considering, if you're wanting to end your life, don't do it. Do not. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. There is too many repercussions from it. And you're here because we need you here. I know. We do. We need you here. So I love you. I hope this didn't come across really harsh. It probably did. I heard myself coming across like really demanding while I was saying whatever was said there. But I love you. It's all from a place of love. It's not me coming up with these messages. I mean, it's my mouth. I don't know where it's coming from, the divine. And I just want you to remember that everything is love, even the bad stuff, because it leads to the good. So it's like, even be thankful for it. When I found out that, what I thought was the love of my life, turns out that was wrong. Who knows, maybe. But when that was happening, I couldn't see my way out of it. And it was months. So if that's you, if you're at a place right now where you can't see your way out of it, look, I'm out of it. I got out. It took time. You'll get out too. Everybody gets out. It just takes time. But the most important thing that you can do is give yourself time and know that it takes time. And maybe you have some horrible thing coming, you want to avoid it, like I don't know what it is. Give it time. Just always give it time. It's all we have. That's our currency, is time. And it's valuable. So give it time. You have nothing to lose. I love you guys. Reach out if you need anything. Website, I got my website there. I got my free videos here on YouTube. Tons of them. Go to the Mental Cleanse series. It's actual subconscious help. You can pop it in and do it right now. Don't fall asleep. You got to listen to it while you're sitting up so that you can do the things that I'm asking you to do in the videos. Anyways, sorry, this is dragging on. I love you guys. I'm off to Canada. Message me through my website if you ever want to talk to me. I love you guys. I really do. I feel you. I've been there. The pain is horrific. I can't even, talking about it makes me want to cry. But it's so good now. It's so good. It just takes time. It'll get better. I love you. See you in the next one.